Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking this video. I am Josiah Bassey. I'm the CEO of Healthy Life with Josiah, which is the streaming platform which you are watching this video currently. In our last video or skit, we treated on pediatric lysosomal and storage disorders, and the upper one we did pediatric lungs and respiratory disorders. In today's treating pediatric metabolic disorders. I've been going on pediatric diseases for close to about 2 months now. So we have come to about the 9th edition of this. So I'll start by defining metabolic disorders. Metabolic disorders are disorders like we all know what, if in case you don't know, but secondary school students, we know what is called metabolism. Like metabolism is the breakdown of substances in the body to release the waste products. Now, metabolism is or are a set of chemical reactions and pathways by which living organisms transform chemical substances. Like I said, transformation of the food substances, for instance, into waste. So it is the way by which the human beings are transforming chemicals. Is the way by which human beings transform chemicals. Okay. Therefore, pediatric metabolic disorders are diseases that negatively alters the metabolism of the body in children. That's the point. They are diseases that counter the normal process of metabolism in a body. That is what are metabolic disorders. Most metabolic disorders in children can be due to 1. Inherited gene, 2. Inherited gene abnormalities, which are mutations or defects. However, a few can be acquired or triggered by environmental and lifestyle factors such as childhood obesity. Sometimes it's not just inheritance that causes these metabolic disorders, but also lifestyle and environment. So some people say change of environment. Lifestyle and environment. Which type of lifestyle or environment? Obesity. People who suffer from obesity, are likely to suffer from pediatric metabolic disorders. These conditions can alter the normal physiological process in the body due to defects in the enzyme stimulating the process or the inability to use certain nutrients. This can alter normal physiological process in the body due to defect in enzymes stimulating the process or the inability to use certain nutrients. Now, these disorders can make the body not to function properly at all. When I say it negatively alters the normal metabolism of the body, galactose. Types of metabolic disorders. I'll be mentioning about 10 types of metabolic disorders. 1. Galactosemia. For some people that have already understood me, galactose. Galactosemia is caused by it's caused due to deficiency of galactose, as I said. Galactose 1-phosphate uridyl transferase as GALT, which is necessary for the metabolism of galactose, resulting in a build of sugars in the body. This is usually detected during newborn screenings. When the baby is born new, there's some tests the baby have to pass through at that moment. So most of the time, this galactosemia is usually detected, though it's not all the hospitals which have all these facilities. But I'm trying to say, the galactose need to be broken down in the body to release energy. Let me go for wide explanation. Galactose is carbohydrate which need to be broken down in the body to release energy, and galactose is sugar. But when it is not being broken down, we have what is called accumulation of sugar. And accumulation of sugar, as you know, can cause diabetes. In this condition, the body will not be able to metabolize the stored glycogen to supply energy and maintain steady blood glucose levels. Children with this deficiency might have doll-like faces with fat cheek, just like you're seeing on your screen currently. They have doll-like faces with fat cheek, short stature, and lanky abdomen. Number 3, hereditary fructose intolerance. From the word, you can understand that this child will not be able to tolerate fructose in the body. Affected child will not be able to digest fructose or its metabolites, that is sugar and xylitol, etc. This makes the child intolerant to fructose and accumulation of that sugar in the liver and kidneys. You see, the child will be intolerant to accumulate glucose, to accumulate fructose and all those related sugars in the kidneys and the liver. Number 4, maple urine disease. Maple urine disease. This metabolic disorder is characterized by urine and ear wax. You see, the child will develop ear wax and what's more, a distinct and having a distinct odor resembling that of a maple syrup. There's a way maple syrups usually smell. So that child's urine will be smelling like that, and also be developing earwax of that kind of odor as well as. This is due to the body's inability to produce certain enzymes that can break down those wax, to break a type of amino acids and those wax. The sign of this disorder arises within a few hours of birth. All these things are of birth. That's why it's good for hospitals to have all this clean equipment. Very, very good. Number 7, phenylketonuria. This metabolic disorder could be identified during newborn screening as well. As I said, they allow newborn screening. In this condition, the baby lacks the enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase that is necessary to synthesize the amino acid phenylalanine. As a result, the child might have a musty body odor and urine caused due to the accumulation of phenylalanine. Besides, other symptoms may occur. There's an amino acid in the body. Number 8, sickle cell disease. As we all know, sickle cell disease, abbreviated as SS, is a disorder also caused due to mutations in the genes related to hemoglobin. What are hemoglobins? Hemoglobins are the colors or the names given to the red blood cells. The red blood cells of the body have thickened walls, giving it a sickle cell shape. Instead of the red blood cell to be robust, fine, normal, and circular in shape, we have a sickle cell shape, of which you are aware of how the sickle cell looks like, and have a shorter life than normal cells, causing anemia, which is shortage of blood, and other related infections. Number 9, mucopolysaccharides. I usually add strata to the existing stratas of the old video. I told you that this is the 9th edition, if I'm not mistaken, of the pediatric diseases. It's a really long one, so you have to go and watch it. I think the link is up there. The mucopolysaccharide is a type of lysosomal storage disorder. I told you it's a lysosomal storage disorder, and lysosomal storage disorder is the last episode, so you have to watch it. The link is up there because I've told you on top of existing strata, I'll add another strata. It's a really long job. It's a type of lysosomal storage disorder where the lysosomes in the cell lack the enzymes to break long-chain sugar carbohydrates. They are explained massively on carbohydrates. Saccharides are carbohydrates. Monosaccharides are 1 carbohydrate level. Polysaccharides are 2 or more. These are complex sugars. I think we're talking on I was talking on galactosemia, glycogen storage disease, hereditary fructose intolerance. I tell you that those things are all under carbohydrate. Now, mucopolysaccharide is a complex carbohydrate, but here it's a type of disorder where the lysosomes in the cells, a lysosome is part of a cell, lacks the enzymes to break long-chain sugar carbohydrate. I told you that when they are accumulating, they can cause diabetes, but there is an enzyme needed to break down those carbohydrates to release energy for you. You know, enzymes are important. One of these things, all these things, they need enzyme replacement therapies. Now, number 10, Menkes disease. The Menkes disease is a degenerative disorder of the body's copper metabolism. You know, there are some food. What we call balanced diet is not only the addition of carbohydrate, protein, mineral, salt, fat, and oil, water, and all the rest, and vitamins. Balanced diet is more than that. It includes nutrients like sulfur, copper, potassium, calcium, many nutrients. Now, everyone that you miss has its own deficiency. If you miss carbohydrate in a meal, has deficiency. Missing protein has deficiency. Missing vitamin has deficiency. Missing copper now is a deficiency. That's Menkes disease. Menkes disease is a degenerative disorder of the body's copper metabolism. That not just eating copper. Copper has to be metabolized. If not, copper is poisonous. Copper is just meant for production of electricity. It's poisonous. But it also has advantage in the body, but it has to be, can I say, refined. It has to be metabolized. Copper metabolism, which causes a deficiency of copper in the cell of the body, leading to retardation and stunted growth. The deficiency of copper in the body is retardation and stunted growth. Causes of metabolic disorders in children. The main cause of most metabolic disorders in children is the inheritance of defective genes from the parents. These defective genes are due to mutations that might have occurred many years ago. You need to shut up. And are being passed down to generations. The human body produces enzymes based on the information stored in several parts of both of the genes. Children usually get these genes from both parents, and the child might receive one normal gene and one defective gene. The normal gene will function for the defective gene, and so no symptoms could be found in that child. Normal, when you have one normal gene, one defective gene. Depending on the state of the normal gene, it could overshadow the defective gene and function in its place. However, that child could become a carrier and might pass on the defective gene to the next generation. Though it is not physically visible, that it is not too functioning, but it's already a carrier and can pass it on to the next generation. If the child inherits both defective genes, their body will not be able to produce that particular enzyme, causing a metabolic disorder. Metabolic disorders are usually caused through inheritance by the inheritance of defective genes from parents. Sometimes metabolic disorders also occur due to environmental and lifestyle factors such as obesity. What am I trying to say? That apart from the part that gene inheritance could cause these defective genes, obesity and other environmental and lifestyle factors could also cause it. Symptoms of metabolic disorders in children include symptoms vary based on the fact that there are different forms and types of pediatric metabolic disorders. However, the few below can help you identify if your child, he or she, has metabolic disorders. One symptom is poor feeding. You see that child reluctant to eat. Number 2, not able to meet growth milestones. Number 3, abnormal urine, abnormal sweat, abnormal saliva or sputums. Number 4, mental retardation. Number 5, jaundice. Number 6, kidney stones or liver toxicities. Number 7, seizures. Number 8, failure to gain weight and height. Number 9, weakness. Number 10, confusion. Number 11, abdominal pains and vomiting after consuming certain foods. Next one, lethargy. Next one, eye problem, myopathy. Next one, joint and muscular disorders. Diagnosis of metabolic disorders. Most of these metabolic disorders are diagnosed during newborn screening or before birth. Many states in the US have made it mandatory to screen babies for some of the disorders. If any of the disorders are not diagnosed during the newborn screening, then they are not identified until the symptoms appear. Usually, your child's doctor will perform a physical examination and run a blood and urine test, and DNA test to determine the exact metabolic disorders. You see this 10 I gave is out of a month. Treatment. A doctor might prescribe the following. Number 1, eliminating the food groups which the body is not able to process. Those food that the body is finding difficult to process, like all these sugars, the body will tell you not to eat anything sugary. Almost you will find it difficult to eat carbohydrates. 2, give artificial enzymes through medications. That's called enzyme replacement therapy in place of the inductive or absent enzyme, which might promote proper metabolism. Give medications to remove the toxic products that get accumulated in the body due to failed metabolism. Thank you. Thank you for following me for the beginning of this video. See you next week, Sunday. Same time. God bless you. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe it to all your friends. God bless you. Love you. Pause.
Thank you for watching that very exciting video. Please make sure that you like it, you subscribe, and you share it. We'll see you same time next week. Goodbye. Thank you. Make sure you watch this video. One important thing. Bye bye.